Hey, I'm live. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? Did my that timer thing go off that for the 30 seconds? Because I had it on there. I'm not sure if it went on. How are you today? My kitty's right here. She's still. Hi, Jake. Don't knock over any of my glass. Come on. Get going. Come on, Jake. It is sunny here in New York. It is 57. And then tomorrow they're saying it might get up in the 80s. I'm so excited about that. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay! TGIF Friday. I'm glad you got your notification. And I'm going to wait a minute here to see if everybody else will get their notifications and join us. I have some really good things today. I've got lots of things all surrounding me. Okay, I see a couple more people popping in. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. What you doing, Jake? It's so sunny outside. It's very, very sunny outside. But it does feel good in the sun. I was just waiting and waiting for this nice weather to get to the lake and start cleaning up the lake. Let me know how my picture is because sometimes it like glitches. So that is why I'm up closer upstairs to my internet so that I don't know, there's something wrong with my Ethernet cord that automatically just hooks up to my computer. So I'm hoping that my it doesn't glitch or anything on me. Okay, I see people popping in. Hi, Amy. How are you today? You should be getting your pretty Red Bull pretty soon, maybe today, or maybe you already got it. I know that red dish that you got was so pretty. You're gonna love it when you get it. I have some pretty amazing things today. Oh, hmm. Well, sometimes we need rain, right? Rain brings lots of flowers. And our grass is turning green. Oh, great, Amy. I'm glad you got it. I know, isn't it so pretty? That was an amazing, amazing dish. I loved it. Yes, Amy, whenever I get red glass, I will think of you. I only just have no, I don't have any red glass. Just that one ruby red vase that you already have. Sometimes it's hard to I don't really hardly ever see red glass around here. I see like every other color glass, but not red. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? I see that people are popping in. And you guys all, I'm trying to find my jewelry. Okay, it's right next to me. If anybody ever has any questions, you can always ask me in the chat. And I am shipping from New York. And shipping is based on your box, how much it weighs, and where it's going. And I've noticed that with Pirate Ship, it seems to me like the pricing is going down. And let's see. All my I'm going to start with an amount. That is going to be called an offer up, and we're just going to start from that price and work from there. And if you guys have any questions, you can always ask me in the chat. And if you guys are just popping in, please give me a thumbs up. I am trying to get my channel to grow. Let's see, this July, it's going to be 2 years now that I've been doing YouTube. And I tell you what, 2 years have flown by. They have. And so in the beginning of July, you guys will be going with me to the lake because I am at the lake all of July and all of August. until the first day of school, and that's when I come back home. And the lake is only half an hour away from here, so it is a quick travel. And I'm not sure if any of you guys were here with me last summer when I was on the lake, but you guys wait. It is just so beautiful there at the lake. And if you guys also want to go back and rewatch some of my videos from last summer and the summer before, when I first started, you can go back and rewatch that. I did rewatch them, a couple of them myself, and I was like, so much has changed. Yes. Yes, I do. I want to get a t-shirt that says "Love what you do and call it work." I may have that printed up. But yes, I do love shopping. I did get that from my mother. My mother was a very, very good shopper. My mom had really, really amazing taste. So, and if my mom was here, she'd be here right next to me doing this because she loves vintage and everything. So, how about we get started? I'm going to start today on some jewelry. Let's see. I do have a whole bowl of jewelry here. I'm going to dump it out very carefully. Oh, and then I also have some Wade Whimsies in here. Okay, my first one is going to start at 22. And it is for this really pretty Italian mosaic brooch. It does have pretty colors in it, like from pinks to reds. I do some greens and blues. And the flower in there is just so pretty. And it is stamped Italy. I'm going to show you that. And it does, I think this one is a pretty old one. And then I will measure it. It is stamped Italy right there underneath the veil. And let's see, I did bring my tape measure. Yes, oh, here it is right here. I didn't forget it. I remembered it. Let's see, it measures an inch and a half. I'll put it in my shirt here. As you guys can notice, I put my thing a little bit smaller right here because it was like taking up the whole screen. You guys couldn't see what I was doing. So I made it a little bit smaller. And I figured out how to do the countdown. I figured while I was waiting, I could try and figure things out for myself. So pretty. I love the green. It's kind of like a sage green in there. Yeah, I think this one is a pretty old piece. Look at those little teeny, I'm trying to get as close as I can without shaking, but look at those little teeny flowers that are in there. I see Sherry at 22. Thank you, Sherry. Very, very tiny flowers in there. Trying to hold still as I can. I had a cup of coffee and I don't really drink coffee. It is pretty. I love the sage green in the background. I'll show you the back one more time. And if there's no other offers, I'm going to call for Sherry for 22. It does say Italy there. Okay, I'm going to set it down and I'm going to call it sold for Sherry. I believe I have your information, don't I, Sherry? And if I don't, just please send it to me. It is, let me see. How come it doesn't say Cricket loves Bunny? That's weird. Yes, it is all handmade and inlaid, and I have no idea how I mean, they must have a microscope to do that. Even like the little tiny, it's just so beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Sherry. So pretty. You're welcome. I'm going to write you down for that. Okay, my next one is this is going to be choice, and they're going to be 18. And it is for either one of these, and they are 7 inches long. And this is called diachroic glass. And these are just so pretty. So you have a black one and a white one. It's more like an opalescent one. So this white one has purple in it. Let me get you close here. The white one has purple in it. Purples, yeah, I just see purple in there. And it is so pretty. And then the black one has like pinks and greens and golds in it, set up on top of this black piece of glass. And they're all 7 inches long. And you can have your choice. You'll say the black one or the white one if you're interested in the diachroic glass. I think these would be awesome for the summertime because they're just so shiny. It's hard for me to pick which one I like because I like them both. I guess that's why I got them both because I like them both. But you can see the white one's a little bit bigger of a background. I'll set these on my wrist real quick so you can see what they would look like. And if there's no interest in these, I can just pass. If you guys wanted to think about those. And they're called diachroic. You know what? I never even thought to think that these would glow. I have my flashlight here with me. Nope. Boy, that is a bright black light. I just got it like a week ago. It's just like, wow, that is a bright light. Okay, if there's no interest in these, like I said, they were 7 inches and they were going to start at $18 choice for the black one or the white one. So pretty. Yep, I think these would be amazing for the summertime. So pretty. Okay, and I will put these to the side. You guys wanted to think about those. Okay, let's see. I also have, I'm going to leave that, no, that says choice. I'm going to just put a different one up. This one also is going to start at 18. And I believe this is howlite. When I looked it up, it said it was howlite, but it is a green stone bracelet, which goes awesome with my turquoise. But on the bottom of all this right here is all sterling silver. It is stamped. It's going to be hard to see it, but there's like a little cross on here, and it is stamped sterling. Hi, Jeannie. How are you, hon? And all that good stuff there. And I love this little toggle hook on here. So these are sterling, and I believe this measured 7 inches. Let me just check. Let's see. Yes, it is 7 inches. And all in like it is done in wire in here. Very pretty. Trying to get close so you can see the beads and the silver work there. Okay. And here's a little cross on it with a little toggle. See the pretty stones on here. And they're all really nicely polished. They're very, very shiny. Okay. There's no interest in this. And if you guys wanted to think about it, you can always just email me or let me know in the chat. I do have a lot of items today, guys. And my next one is going to start at 40. And I did get this in Mexico. It is a stainless steel bracelet. And I love all the work on it to this little tiny flower that is up here with the leaves on it. And it is stamped in here, Navajo, Mexico on there. I also did get this one from Mexico too. I'll show you what it looks like on my wrist. Just very pretty. If I get you up closer, you can see more of the detailing of it. I do love the leaves on here. Okay, and I will pass on this if you guys wanted to think about it. Okay, and I'm going to set this down over here. And let's see. I'm going to start these two at 22, and you're going to get both of them. Now, these ones also are stamped Italy, and because these are a little bit smaller ones, that's why you're going to get both of them for 22. And I'm going to show you the first one. This one also is a mosaic piece. They're both different. Now look at the flowers that are inside of this one. And it is stamped Italy in the back. This one is a different shape. Does have 6 sides on it. And this one is a little bit smaller than the first one I just showed. This one looks pretty old to me. And then this one has a different kind of stamp. I know, Mary Beth. And then this one has a really different design in the back. It does say made in Italy in the back. And there is a lot of patina there in the back. And I'm going to show you the measurements of these. Now, this little one measures an inch. So this one is an inch. And then the second one, the little oval one, is also an inch. So they are both an inch. And you're going to get both of them for $22. Let me put that up. Great handmanship, whoever did this stuff. I can't even keep my hand still to hold them. Trying to see what this is in. I mean, I just, I don't understand how they did this. It's just so tiny and detailed. Look at all the little tiny flowers and just in the circle parts. And I don't see any of the glass missing out of there either. Just so pretty. Okay, and I'll pass on these if there's no interest. I love the shape of this one with the 6 sides. Okay, and I'll put these to the side next to me. Put my other bracelet on. Now let's see. I have 7 whimsies. They are, and they're very old. And these are going to start at 14. Now you're going to get 7 Wade whimsies. Here is a buffalo. And here is a sheep. And here is a little gray. I love the color of this gray. It's kind of like a slate gray pony here with his cute little bum. So that's a third one. And then here is a blue goose or a geese or a duck. That is the fourth one. And the fifth one, there's actually two elephants. So we're going to get two of the elephants, trunks up. And then the seventh one is a camel. Anybody like the Wade Whimsies? They are going to start at 14 and you're going to get all seven of them. A camel, two elephants, a sheep or a goat. Looks like a sheep to me. And I've never seen a buffalo before. I lived in South Dakota. I saw buffalo all the time. So that is really neat. And here is the pony and the blue. Really pretty. I love this blue. Duck or geese. Okay, and I will set these to the side if you guys wanted to think about those. And there were seven of them. Set them up here. Okay, my next one is going to start at 18. It is for a piece of Fenton. Okay. And it is for this really pretty dish. And it has strawberries on it. Has a beautiful opalescent to the top there. I love how the opalescent kind of just like melts down into the clear glass with the really pretty strawberries and flowers on there. And then another part I like about this is the side has like we basket weaving on it and you can feel the texture of it. And there's also strawberries on the back and on the front. I love how the glass design goes around the side here. So really pretty design there to the beautiful ruffles that Fenton does. And also this piece is signed. Thank you, Bonnie. It is signed, hand painted by, I think it says Delia or Debbie. Debbie L. Let me show you that on the bottom there. And I'm going to measure it. I just love, it's just so pretty. And I can't wait to go strawberry picking. I usually pick a lot of strawberries and I'll freeze them for smoothies and stuff. This one stands 3.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. It is pretty, especially for this time of year. I love how the opalescent just melts down into the clear glass. That Fenton does to this beautiful basket weave on the side. Okay, I'm going to call it for Bonnie. If nobody else is interested, I'm going to put sold in for Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Going to write you down, Bonnie. And that was for 18. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to set this down very carefully. Very carefully. I do have a lot of glass on my all around me today. Let's see. I am going to start with a piece of stoneware, and it's going to start at 22. I just have to reach for it. It is at the very end over here. I'll put my tape measure down. So I'm not looking for it like I usually am. Now, everybody says this is a cheese dish. But I am not sure. I just love it. Okay, let me put this up. This one does start at 22 and it is stoneware and it is beautiful blue and white print on here. Now look at the shape of this. It's just so different to the handle. I'm going to set the platter down just to show you the top first. And then here is the top. Look at these pretty flowers that are all over it. And look at this handle. It is a big handle. And I'm going to measure it. First, I'm going to show you the bottom platter and the stamps that are on here. Now, here is a platter. Now, you could get a big hunk of cheese in there, or maybe you want to hide your cupcake. And then the back of it does say stoneware. I can't remember what else it says right here. So it is I love this print is just so, I'm not sure what kind of flowers on it. It looks like some kind of lilies, daylilies or something. Okay, the platter is 10.5 inches long and it stands 7 inches tall. Really different. I never seen a cheese dish like this. Okay, and yeah, this one's going to start at 22 if there was any interest. Trying to get it close so you can see the pretty flowers of it. To that very different handle. Okay, and I will set this down if there's no interest in this. Okay. And I'm going to set this one to the side. If you guys wanted to think about that one carefully. Okay. My next one is going to start at 20. Now, when I looked this up, sure it won't stay down when it's supposed to stay down. Every time I move, it just slides right back up. Okay. I got this probably like 4 months ago because I kept it for myself. See, there goes my shirt, sliding right back up. Shirt. Okay, so I got this piece because I love it. But I've decided to sell it. I got it even though it's missing its lid. I know that it's Nippon. It does say Japan on the bottom of it. Of course, when I look it up, it does say vintage Nippon. And I love, hang on a second, guys. I have to put on mute for a second. Okay, sorry guys. So I know this is a piece of beautiful Nippon and I love the print on it. And I did have just like little faux flowers out of it. And when I looked this up, this is a very pricey piece. And I was really surprised about that. I'm going to show you the bottom. It does say hand painted Japan, but I'm sure it is Nippon. Nippon is from Japan. And maybe you can find yourself the lid for it or do what I do. I put full flowers in it. And I'm going to measure it. I just thought it was very, very pretty. And I've had it for a while. Okay, where's my tape measure? Okay. And it measures 5 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. And then here is the back. I just love the beautiful scene of the pinks and the purple sunset that is on here. I know, it is so pretty. And it does have like gold all the way up on the top. What I like too is like this black and white checkered board, and there's like little gold beading that goes around. And then here is the top. I just thought it was so pretty. Okay, if there's no interest in this, and the spout is good too, I will just pass. Set him back down over here next to me. Okay. Let's see. My next piece is going to start at 28. And it is for this beautiful Fenton. This is the Persian medallion print with the silver crest on it. And it is a large bowl. Look at all the beautiful Persian medallion print that is on there. Now, $28 is my bottom price. I'm going to go on this. And it is just so pretty. I love all the silver crest that is on here. To the beautiful ruffling. There goes my birds. Sometimes when they hear me talk, they're just like, oh, they just start chirping away at me. And I'm going to measure it. Hi, guys. My birds' names are Charlie and Tango. Let's see. It is 10 inches wide, and it stands 4.5 inches tall to this beautiful Persian medallion print that is all over it. Now, if you have a Persian medallion fairy lamp, this would be awesome with it. Or any other Fenton that has Persian medallion on it. Or if you just want to start collecting it because it's just so beautiful. I'm going to put it on the side of my head so you can see it. It is a pretty big bowl. It is so pretty. I just love white because white is always just so classic, just so pretty, and I love the print of it. Okay, if there's no interest in the Fenton, I will pass. If you guys wanted to think about it, trying to get closer, you can see the pretty Persian medallion print there. To all the beautiful ruffling on here. This silver crest is just like eye candy to me. Okay, and I'm going to set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about it. I can see oranges, lemons, or limes in this. How pretty would that be? Or strawberries. Okay, and I'm going to pass on this beautiful piece. Okay, I'm going to set this down next to me. Now, you guys, wait until you see this piece. My next piece is going to start at 70. Now, I have sold a lot of oh my gosh, this is just so now this is Tanala. And look at this big piece. I'm just trying to be very careful. I'm gonna get him in screen really slow right in front of me. Here he comes. Here he comes. Is this a big piece of Tanala or what? You need oxygen? Isn't this so cute? I have never seen a fish before from Tanala or this big. It is huge. I know. I love this. Now, I thought, when I picked it up, I thought maybe they rubbed it into the ceramic, but it is all a white ceramic. But this is how it is all hand painted. I know. I love this piece. I love how they did this paint where it looks like it's part of the ceramic to this beautiful face. And he has lips. And look at all this blue and green turquoise color that's coming down from his mouth to the lips. And he's got polka dots all over his face. And I'm going to show you the top. So that is the top of him here, where they did all that. I echo. And I'm going to measure him. He is pretty large. And it does say Tonala and stuff all up underneath this tail right here. Tonala, Mexico. Right there. And I'm going to show you his tail. This is what his tail looks like. And he's not chipped anywheres. He is in really, really good shape. And I love him. And he's even got little eyebrows. And I think he has whiskers. Look at on the side of his face right here. He's got like little whiskers that are swirling around here. Look at those lips. Mwah! I love him. I love the color of him. And he's just so detailed with all this. So this is supposed to look like his scales with all these really pretty blue-green dots that are on the side of him. Trying to get you up close so you can see all the detailing of the brushwork that somebody did on this. Now let me measure him. Really, really neat. I'll probably never find another one like him again. He stands 11 inches tall by, and he's 14 and a half inches long. So he's pretty large. I just hit my table and have a gorgeous face. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And I love how they put this blue shading all around his face like this design. Pretty neat fish, isn't it? Also, there's another stamp in here, probably from the factory. It says ERD. It's all worn out, but it does say something fish on the bottom there. Hi, Mary. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I'm going to set him to the side. This beautiful Tonala fish. Do 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 do. He's just so neat. I just love the colors of him. And I'm going to set him down very carefully. Okay. Okay, let's see. My next one is going to start at 30. And it is for this really cool purse. It is all beaded. I'm pretty sure this is vintage, but it is a red beaded purse. How gorgeous is this? It is all beaded. I'm going to put that up. And it does start at 30. So it is a bright red with pink and green flowers all over it. Can't remember if there was a maker in here. I'm just going to pull the liner up. Now the liner is all a beautiful red liner in here. Just trying to see if I can remember if there was a tag in here or not. I don't think so. Nope. And there is a little, and there's no staining with the silk that is in here. I'm going to tuck that back in. And then there is a little zipper compartment that is in here. I mean, if there's something on this, nope, there's nothing on the zipper part either. I thought maybe there was a brand name on the zipper part, but there's not. But it zips really good. And it is even to the handles. Look at, there's even little flowers all over the handles. Isn't this gorgeous? Even to the bottom. It is all beaded. I love this purse. And I'm going to measure it. It is 11 inches across, and it stands 7 inches tall. I really don't see anything wrong with it at all. It's perfect shape. None of the beads are missing. And this pink is just so pretty. I believe they're roses with a lot of detailing. Here's the front and here's the back. They kind of do look identical. I love the green beads that are in here. How shiny it is. Very shiny, even to the beads on the handle. Okay, if there's no interest in this, you guys wanted to think about it, just let me know. Beautiful, beautiful red with pink flowers on it. I'm just looking at one of the flowers back here. Now there's pink flowers on here, but then there's a really different colored red flower right there with the red beads, different kinds of beads on it. Just so detailed, isn't it? Now I'm assuming this was handmade because I can't see a machine doing this kind of detailing on a purse like this. And then here is the zipper and stuff inside there. So pretty. Okay, and I'm going to set this to the side. You guys wanted to think about that. Really pretty, unique purse. So shiny. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side. And let's see, I did look this up, and this they said that this was a Charlotte girl, and she is going to start. Oh, that's true, Bonnie. That is true. And on eBay, they are asking double of what I am asking just for this really cute goble. And she is from Germany, and it is a goble, and she is called Charlotte, and she is just so stinking cute. And she is a redhead. She is a redhead. Probably why I gravitated toward her, trying to get you up really close so you can see those pretty cheeks of hers. And she's, I believe those are daisies in her hand. And she does have one in her hand there. I'm going to show you the stamp mark on the bottom that does say Goble. Whenever you see this V on anything, that just always stands for Goble right there. That V right there. And I'm going to measure her. Isn't she just so cute? Now, she was made in 1959. And they're little, I believe she has like little patent shoes on there, the little buckles on them. Let me measure her. She's just so stinking cute. She stands 4.5 inches tall. Aw, that's a cute name, Cece. I just think she is stinking cute with her little hair up there. Okay, and I'm going to pass on her if you guys want to think about it. And her dress is like a green with polka dots on it. Hmm. She's not listening too well, and she's standing next to keep off sign. Okay, and I'm going to pass on her. I'm going to set her down over here. Okay, let's see. My next one is going to start at 34. That up, and it is for a piece of Fenton. Ugh, just reaching for it very carefully because it is glass. And it is for this orange. Now, this is called persimmons, this orange, and it fades down into the yellow. And it is the handkerchief base. And it does glow. I'm going to show you that it does have some cadmium in it. Now, out here in the sunlight, it does look like eye candy. It is so pretty. Let me measure it. Guess what? It fell on the floor. And then I will show you guys the glow that it does have a lot of cadmium in it. Let's see, it stands 9 inches tall. Let me turn on my black light here. And then here is the cadmium down towards the bottom. Might be hard to see because I am in the sunlight here, but I do see it. I hear you guys. Yes, this is like a piece of eye candy. It is a beautiful, beautiful vase. You can see some of it down the bottom there. Yeah, but it's not red, it's orange. It is orange. It is called persimmons, the color orange. Okay, that black light is, whoo, that is a very powerful black light. So maybe you can see how orange it is now. Let me tell you, oh, I did tell you how tall it was. I think I said 9 inches, right? And I love all the ruffling up there. Look at the smooth, beautiful edges of it. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. When I leave for the lake in beginning of July, I'm probably gonna leave a lot of my Fenton glass, my colored, fall stuff here, so that when I come back in September, it'll already be here. I know it is, Amy. It is. Okay, and I'm gonna set this one to the side. I have so much stuff, guys. Let's see, what else should I start with next? My next one is going to start at 26. And it is for this strawberry canister. Now, I think this is probably something from the 40s or the 50s. I've had this for a long time, probably like maybe 14, 15 years. And I love I'm going to set it down so that you can see the bottom. And then I'll show you the strawberries up on the top. Now, this is all pink with really light purple in here with the black cookies on here. Let me put that out. Okay, this does start 26 if there was any interest in it. It might look white, but it's a really creamy, buttery yellow with all this pretty basket weave that goes around the sides. And then here is the inside. And there was a couple stamps on here, but I'm not sure who made this. And I'm going to show you the top. I love the top because it's supposed to look like a basket of strawberries with all these pretty strawberries up there. And I'm going to measure it. Tons of strawberries. Okay, and I'm going to bring the bottom back over here and measure this. I just love the font of the cookies part with the pink, black, and purple against this really pretty buttery yellow. Now it's probably going to be hard to see, but it does have a lot of crazing to it. Let me see just how big this is. You can fill it right up with cookies. It is 6.5 inches across, and this piece, I would say with the lid, probably is about 8.5 inches tall. Perfect for your summertime with the strawberries on hand. It's very different. Very different with all the strawberries. Cookies, come get your cookies. If there's no interest in this, I shall pass. I'm going to set this down and take the lid off. Set it back over here. And I'm going to get a sip of my water. I forgot to open up my water yet. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a real pretty dish. The next one's going to start at 22. And it is for a piece of Westmoreland. And it is like a little bonbon dish. And it is a really pretty purple. That you guys can see the purple. But then again, I love how the opalescent melts into the purple. And it does have its original Westmoreland sticker right here. It's just very pretty purple. Here is the bottom. And I love how it's just got the little handle on it. I'm going to measure it. Kind of looks like amethyst, a very, very light amethyst color. It is 7.5 inches wide, and then with the handle, it is, I'd say, 5.5 inches tall with a handle. Like I said, I love how this opalescent just melts right into the purple with all the beautiful pinched ruffling that is all the way around it. And of course, with this silver tone handle on here, it just sets it off. I'm thinking that, oh, I didn't even really notice this. There is a print underneath here. Trying to see what the print is. I'm thinking it's flowers. I just noticed that. There is a print that is all up underneath here. I see leaves. I think there's flowers up underneath here. I just noticed that. Hmm. Yeah, I see a whole bunch of leaves and flowers up underneath here. If there's no interest in this, it's starting at 22. I will pass on this pretty, pretty purple by Westmoreland. And here's the original sticker right here. Okay, and I will set this to the side. And it's a pretty thick glass too. This is so pretty, isn't it, Bonnie? Kind of has like a little bit of a sheen to it. I just love how opalescent just melts like that into the glass. Okay, I will set that one to the side. If you guys wanted to think about that. Let's see. My next one is going to start at 14. I've had this one probably a long time, a long, long time. And I fell in love with this piece of pottery. And when I got it at the antique store, they had a piece of felt on it. So I took the felt off of it because I wanted to see if there was any stamp marks on it, and it says Jamestown with a ship and a circle and some kind of marks on the bottom. Let me put that up. It does say, try and get up close where it does say Jamestown with a ship and some kind of mark up here. I have no idea. I did try to look this up and I couldn't find it. Maybe there's a Jamestown pottery. But I love what I loved about it is it's a really, really light gray with a little bit of a gray design that goes all the way around it. And is a white pottery. So maybe you could put your brushes in there, maybe some of your spoons in there by your coffee pot. And it's not chipped or anything. It's in really good shape. I love the color of the gray with a gray design on it. It does say Jamestown. You know what? I'm just gonna see what I can see on my phone. Jamestown something. And I will let you know. Jamestown, I still can't read it. It says something under Jamestown, but it's kind of like smudged. See, it does say Jamestown right here, but then it says something else underneath there, and I can't read it. It's kind of like smudged. I know it is different, isn't it? I've had it for all these years because I just love the color of the gray. And I used to have my makeup brushes in there. And it does have a lot of crazing on it. Just very different. I did, Amy. It's still not coming up. And I will pan this. Nobody was interested in this piece. And I'll set it to the side. I'm going to leave at 14 up there. But my next one also is going to start at 14. And it is for this really cute, I believe it's a beagle. I believe it is a beagle. Oh, it could, Mary. Hi, Mary. It could say mask, but it's just so smudged that I couldn't read it. And this little puppy does say hand painted royal crown on the bottom. And I just thought he was just so adorable. So he's all black and brown. And let me measure him. He stands 5 inches by 5 inches. And I'm going to put him by my head. He is just so cute. It's got a really nice glaze on him. Let me see, where's his little, oh, his little tail's back here. And his eyes just like saying, give me a cookie. It's cookie time. If I say to my puppy, Piper, you want a cookie? She's just like, yeah. Can I have a cookie now? Thank you, Bonnie. And his cute little nose. If there's no other interest in the puppy, I'm going to put in sold for Bonnie. He is so cute, Bonnie. I love him. And sold to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Oh, I hear you. Let me take another sip of my water. He's just so cute. I love coloring of him. Okay. Now I want to show you guys this amazing, amazing vase. And this vase is going to start at 60. Now, when I look this up, it does say that it is from Poland. I'm just trying to move my stuff out of the way here so that you can see, and I don't knock anything off over here. You have another table on the side of me here. Trying to pick it up very carefully, and it is a heavy glass. Now look at this beautiful. Let me put this up. It does start at 60. There we go. Look at this beautiful vase. It is all like opalescent and it has a beautiful, beautiful blue in it. So it might look all white, but it's not. It has a beautiful blue in it. Trying to get you up close so that you can see it. Maybe you can't see it. It's probably going to be hard to see it. But I love this vase, and it is a thick glass. Trying to get you up close so that you can see how thick this glass is. And there's no chips on it either. Just making sure I don't even feel a flea bite. It's more like a very pretty powder blue with the white in it. Maybe you can see more of the blue down to the bottom. Look at the beautiful blue down here. Now, when I looked it up, it does say it was from Poland, and it does have it is hand blown, but here is the bottom of it. That'll get you hypnotized there. Ooh, go to sleep. I remember watching Tim from over the years. He'd show swirly glass. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got hypnotized. And I just love this. Can you guys see the blue in it? I love this blue. Maybe you can see it more towards the bottom. It's more condensed towards the bottom. It's a really, really pretty blue. And I'm going to measure it, set it down very carefully. Now you can put as many flowers in there because it's such a nice weighted glass that it's not going to topple over or anything. And this vase stands 14 inches and the opening is 6 inches. Okay, thanks, Bonnie. That's what I thought. And I just love the swirls that are all in here. I have no idea how they did that. Oh, there. Now you can. There you go. Let me get hypnotize everybody. Ooh. This can be very hypnotizing. Let me know when everybody's hypnotized. Wow, I'm getting dizzy watching it myself. Oh, look at the bottom. Maybe you can see the swirl, the blue in it there. Isn't it just so pretty? The blue with the opalescent in it is just amazing. So gorgeous. And I love how it's all, the shape of it. It's just stunning. It is very, very pretty. And it's pretty large too. Like I said, you can put any color, I mean, any amount of flowers in there because the shape of the glass and the weight of the glass, it's not going to topple over. Like maybe hydrangeas, peonies, are those heavy flowers. Let me get you close. Trying to get it all in the screen there. To the beautiful blue on the bottom. Probably had a sticker on it a long time ago. Oh my gosh, Amy, I never thought of that. That's a good idea. I bet you it would. To the opening here. Like I said, when I looked this up, it does say it was made in Poland. I love the shape of it. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. If you guys wanted to think about that, you can always email me or just let me know in the chat. Beautiful for your fall, summer flowers, your spring flowers, Your anytime flowers. Sure, Mary Beth. It's pretty big. It stands 14 inches tall. 14 inches tall. So yes, it is pretty large. Trying to see if I see any bubbles in it, but I don't see any bubbles in it. Like I said, if you guys wanted to think about it or email me, this blue is just so pretty that it's swirled with it. Ooh, isn't it gorgeous? And yep, it is 14 inches tall. If you guys wanted to think about that, I know it is. It is pretty big. And I'm going to set this down very carefully next to me on my table. I'm not sure, Amy. I forgot where you live, Amy. I actually noticed that on Pirate Ship, the pricing is going sometimes beginning of April until like the end of summer, the pricing goes down on shipping. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think I might put fairy lace in it. Mm, I don't think it'd be that bad, Amy. If you're interested in it, I can always weigh it and I can tell you what it would cost to ship it to you if you want to do it that way. You just let me know. Okay, my next one is going to start at 28. And it is for this pair of candles. Now you're going to get everything that I'm going to show you. Let me put that up. Okay. Oops. You're going to get the candles, the Bobeshkis that are with here, and the candlesticks. Now these are solid brass, and you're going to get both of them. I love these. I think these Bobeshkis really set off the brass candlesticks, and I love the shape of them. I'm going to take it all apart so that you can see them piece by piece. And these we're going to start at 28. I'm going to just give you guys white candles that I have in here. And then here are the little glass obeshkis that are going to go with them. Now these set with your candle so that when the candle melts, it catches the wax so that it's not going down your candlesticks or your candle holder. Then here are the little brass candlesticks. I love the shape of them, and they do have quite a bit of weight to them. I believe these are from India, but I love the shape of them. Let me just measure the candlestick holder. And those are 6.5 inches tall. So you're going to get both of them. And then the little Bobeshkis, just set them off. Here is one, and then here is the other one. I think these would look nice on your dining room table or on your mantle, wherever you would like to put them. And also you can change out the color of your candle to pink, blue, green, yellow. And the Bobeshkis are all glass, to the glass beads, to the everything's glass on that. Aren't they just so pretty? I think they set off the little brass candlesticks holders. Okay, and I'll set these to the side. You guys wanted to think about them. Okay. Mm. Let's see. I do have another amazing vase. And I'm going to give you guys a steal of a deal for this vase. It is worth a lot more what I am asking. And this is going to be my bottom price for this vase. It is $28 and it is pink. Pink depression. And this vase is from the 30s or the 40s. And also I love the shape of this vase. It does have a lot of paneling throughout it. Now, if you look these up on eBay, these are between $60 and up for these vases. So I think that is a pretty good deal that you guys can see the paneling that is through there. And here is the bottom. I'm going to give you guys a measurement. And let's see, it is 10 inches tall. It's 10 inches tall. And it is a pretty thick pink glass here. And I don't see any scratches on it either. I think it is just beautiful. Another vase that is stunning for your summer flowers, your anytime flowers. And they have it shaped like this so that you can put the larger stemmed flowers in here. Beautiful pink depression. I love the paneling on the inside. Hope that you guys can see the paneling on the inside. Okay, now set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about this one. And there's no chips on it either or cracks. It's in really good shape. I know Beth, when I had my pop-up salad, I can't believe it was Monday or Tuesday, and Beth did buy my other pink depression vase. That one was stunning. And Beth is going to love that when she gets it. I love pink. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side if you guys want to think about that. Okay, my next one is going to start at 38. And it is for uranium. Let's see, I have one, two. Now there's 5 of these glasses. I'm just being very careful, guys. I do have all of my glass surrounding me. And it is for these block optic glasses. Now they already glow here in the daylight, but they glow amazing with the black light on them. Okay, let me put that up. These are going to start at 38. And you're going to get 5 of these glasses. Oh, I hear Harley out there. Now look at them glow with the black light on them. They have an amazing glow. And you're going to get all 5 of them. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these are a pretty thick glass. And it has a really neat block optic pattern that is on here. And I'm going to measure them. And they stand 6 inches tall, and the opening is 3 inches. Really, really pretty. Like I've said before, I think I could see these out at Halloween time. And there's no chips on any of them. No flea bites. Okay, now we'll set these to the side if you guys wanted to think about them. Really pretty uranium. I'm not sure of the maker of these either. Okay, now put these to the side. If you guys wanted to think about them, you can always just email me. Okay, put these back over here next to me. Okay, my next piece is going to start at 26. Can you guys hear my birds? Okay, trying to get this out carefully here. Now this is a piece of Sooner glass. Now this one also is blue. It's going to be hard to see, but it does have a blue opalescent and white opalescent throughout this glass. You know what I didn't think about is you could shove a whole bunch of fairy lights in here. That would be so cool with fairy lights all throughout it because you can shove something all the way up until all the way up his neck. So you can put a whole bunch of fairy lights through here and then fill it all up with fairy lights. That would be so pretty. And look at his delicate neck and his face. Really nice piece of glass. It's probably going to be hard to see the blue, but there's a pretty blue swirl that is going throughout it. I'm going to measure it. And it is 13 inches long and it stands 8 inches tall. Or you could put pretty greenery in there, pretty flowers in there. I think this would be awesome for the summertime. Put out on your porch, on your mantle, wherever you would like to put it. I hear you guys. I hear you. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. I love the shape of this in the back. Very delicate glass. So pretty. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side right next to me. Okay, my next one is I'm going to leave the 26 up there because that's exactly what this one is going to start at, is 26. Actually, my next two items are going to start at 26, and it is for this kitty cat that is in the bowl. I'm going to measure him. You can put string lights in this too. But I can see maybe an air plant in there or succulent, a fish. Then here's a kitty cat. Now this one does say something Feisman Designs. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom there. And the bowl just sits right here in this little curve to this white kitty, and his tail is coming around the front here. And let me give you a measurement on how tall he is. He stands 9 inches tall by 9 inches. And the little bowl just sits right up underneath him. Looking at the fish that's supposed to be in there. Don't see any crazing on him or chips. He's in really good shape. This is the first time I've ever found one of these. I've been looking for a long time for one of these. I finally found one. Okay, and I will put him to the side if you guys wanted to think about him. And take another sip of my water. Oh, it's up to 58 outside now. Yay. I guess tomorrow they're saying it might be up in the 80s tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Guess I'll go back to the lake and start cleaning up. Okay, I'm going to set him to the side if you guys wanted to think about him. I know for some reason I can see like blue fairy lights in there with him. Very carefully. Very carefully. And I'm going to leave that 26 up there because this next one also is going to start at 26. I love this piece that's coming up. Look at this beautiful piece of lusterware. I love the flower that is on the front of it. Now there is a little bit of maybe a little paint smudge right there. And also there is a good chip that is inside the lid there. And look at the spout. It's like shaped like a heart. But you can't even see that chip when you put the lid back on. But how gorgeous is this lusterware? I believe this is a Japan piece. Yep. It does say made in Japan right there. So here is the front. And then here is the back. Does have another beautiful flower just in the back. And it does have a lot of gold detailing to the handle up to the top here, even around the spout. Nice. But I just love the color of this. It's kind of like it's a peach. And look at there's even like a little turquoise leaf right here. How pretty would this be in your kitchen, on your hutch, on your buffet? And I love the shape of this handle. I'm going to give you a measurement. I love that. I just noticed that there's like green, so that's kind of like blue, and there's kind of like a mint green throughout there with the peach luster there. I just noticed that because I was setting it down, and there's also like a green, mint green line that goes around the top here. You guys can see that, and it goes all the way around. Neat. I just noticed that. I just love this piece. It is so. Hi, Gail. I just love this piece. There's like a little design up here on the top. Let me give you guys some measurements. How are you today, Gail? And it stands with the top, it is 9 inches by 7. Beautiful, beautiful lusterware pot with this beautiful flower on it. I'm in love with this. Might be going right in my kitchen. I just love it. I usually see, like mid-century designs of their flowers, but this one is just so different and so unique that I've never seen this, especially like with a little turquoise leaf right here. And then here is the back, and I will set this to the side if there's no interest in this beautiful Japan piece, lusterware. Gorgeous. Okay, and I will set this down. Okay, let's see. My next one is going to start at 28. And it is for a hard to find, as they say, rare piece of moon and stars. And this is called lime. I've seen every color of moon and stars, but I've never seen lime. Now it looks like it may glow, but it doesn't have a glow to it. But it does have like a nice luster finish to it. And it's pretty big. I'm going to give you a measurement. Isn't this, I love this lime green. Gonna measure it for you. Very different. I've never seen lime. And it stands 6.5 inches tall, and the opening is 6.5. I'm gonna show you all the stars on the bottom there to the pedestal to all the stars up on the top. Isn't this a neat color? Let me put that up. I am good, gal. Thank you. I'm going to be better tomorrow. It's going to be in the 80s tomorrow. Yay. And there's no chips on it either. It is in really good shape. I'm going to put my black light on it. Black light on it just to make sure. I mean, I believe I've already checked it. Yeah. Yeah, no glow. But it's just a really pretty lime green. Okay, now I'll set this to the side if there is no interest in this piece. Okay. I'll set this one next to me here. Okay, my next one is going to start at 22. I did lower the price of this for another piece of Fenton. And this one is so pretty. It is a beautiful hobnail base here. Okay. Oops. There we go. And there's nothing wrong with it. Look at all the beautiful ruffling around the edges here. My goodness, you guys are chatty today. And let me measure this. Isn't this just so pretty? Whenever I see this stuff, it just reminds me of my grandmother because my grandmother had this. And she must have loved it because she had it all over her house. You know, back then you don't think about it until I guess later in life you're like, oh, my grandmother had that. And now I love it. It is 5 inches tall by 6 inches. So the opening here is 6 inches and it does stand 5 inches tall. With all this beautiful hobnailing all over it to the beautiful opalescent that is up on the top. And there's no chips on it either, or cracks. Here's the bottom. Okay, now set this to the side. There's no interest in this piece. Okay, very carefully. My next one is going to start at 18. Hey, Lizzie. Come here, Lizzie. Come here. Yes, it is, Patsy. Come here, Lizzie. Come here. Come here, baby. This is my kitty, Lizzie. So maybe you guys would like say hi to her. She's a really, really light calico with peach and gray. I call her Busy Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. How you doing today? Huh? Don't you want to give me? She loves giving. She like puts her legs around your neck and gives you hugs. You don't want to give me a hug? She sees something outside. I'm gonna get back down. Okay. And there you go. She's very, very small for a cat. I think she might have been a runt or something, but she is so sweet. Okay, my next one's starting at 18, and it is for this Mexican glass. And it is a beautiful wine jug here in like an olive green. Now, this part, you take the stopper out, and you're supposed to fill this with ice to keep the wine cold. And there's no chips on it or cracks. Then here is the spout here. And here is the bottom. I love green. Not sure how many times I have to tell you guys how much I love green. Okay. Cool, Amy. Almost let me turn my I gotta put my plug in my battery because my battery saver just came on. Give me a second, guys. I do have my plug right here. I brought it up and just forgot to put it in. Let me see. There we go. Yay. Okay. It's plugged in now. Okay, and then I'm going to give you guys a measurement. But yes, this little holder in here is, you're supposed to put ice in there. Okay, Patsy. Thank you, Patsy. I'm going to write you down right now. Thank you, Patsy. So pretty. And I'm going to measure this one for you guys. My picture okay now, guys? Just making sure. Look at this beautiful green decanter. I love this. Now, this is Mexican glass, I believe, or also it could be Italian, because I believe I had another one like this, and it was from Italy. This is 11 inches tall, and it's going to start at $18 if anybody would like this. And there's no chips on it. Look at how they had to fold this piece right here or bend it. Show you up here that it's not chipped or anything. It does have a bubble down here at the bottom of the glass. Right there in front of my nail, there's a big old bubble in there. And this is a cork. And it's wrapped in this like confetti paper. And you're supposed to just keep ice in there. Really neat. Very boho for looking to me. Okay, and I'll pass on this if you guys aren't interested in this. Very pretty green. I don't see any scratches on it either. It's in really good shape. Oh, there's Lizzie. Don't you go up there, Lizzie. Oh, there she goes. And I will tell you guys a little secret. Well, it's not a secret. It's something I would like to share with you guys. Is Sabrina told me about this stuff, and I actually brought it with me so I could show it to you guys. It is called museum wax, and I got it just for that reason right there. My cats like to go up there on my mantle and knock my glass over. So now I'm going to use this glass. I mean, this stuff. You're supposed to like it's kind of like putty. It is. Let me show you the inside of it. It's just a clear putty, and it makes and you put it down your glass, kind of like glue, but it doesn't harm your glass or your mantle or anything. So if you guys wanted to use this, if you got lots of cats like me, I have 7 cats and they like to knock my stuff over. So this is why I got this. So now I'm going to redo my whole mantle to the way I want to have it. And I don't have to worry about my cats knocking my glass over. So I'm very excited about doing this because I do have a huge bird collection that I usually keep up there. So now I'm gonna redo my whole mantle and put my birds back up there. Yes, I am. Hey, let's see. My next piece is going to start at $70. And this piece is absolutely gorgeous. It is Bohemian check glass. I am going to show you how gorgeous this is. I'm just being very careful. And this green is stunning. Now here is the decanter. Look at this beautiful green. Yes, and I just ordered it off Amazon, and it's not expensive at all. So that's why I got 2 of them. So yes, go get you some. You go get some. So look at here is just the stopper on here with the beautiful gold detailing up there. Set this down. Look at all these flowers are all hand painted on here. Look at the gold that is up on the top here, and it is not chipped or cracked. Lots of gold detailing. Look at the beautiful flowers that somebody hand painted. Okay, Patsy, I'll write you down. I appreciate that, Patsy. I got you, Patsy. Thank you so much, Patsy. That bowl is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to love it. Oh, yeah. So check out this, how they hand painted this. It is so thickly applied that you can see it, how it sets up off the glass here. And thank gosh nobody ever stuck it into a dishwasher. So there's paint up on the front and there's also painted flowers on the back. It's just all the way around. Gonna go slow. This green is just absolutely gorgeous. And then here is the bottom here. Look at these beautiful flowers that are on here. Okay, so here is the decanter. And it does come with 6 glasses, which I'm going to show you. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I did check to make sure this glowed. Just let me check. Nope, I don't see any glow on it. Sometimes I just forget to check. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the 6 amazing, stunning glasses that come with it. And 70 is my rock bottom price. So just wanted to let you guys know that this is really good deal for these 6 glasses with a decanter. Look at just these beautiful glasses. And they are in perfect. I think somebody bought these and never used them. Maybe they were just stored away in their hutch or their cabinet. Let me measure the glasses. The green is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. They are 7 inches tall. So there's one, two, three, four. Beautiful hand painted. And 5 and 6. And they do have a lot of gold detailing on them also, like up on the top. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped one on my leg. Up on the top there, and it does go around the banding of the glass. And 5 and 6. Almost lost one. Whew. This green is just stunning. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about them, you can always just email me. This is a beautiful, beautiful set. 1, 2. I'm going to set them up here. 3, 4. And 5 and 6. I can see sangria in these. I lived in Spain for 7 years, and I drank a lot of sangria when I lived in Spain. And sangria is so different in the States that it is when you're actually in Spain drinking it, because in Spain they make it a lot better. A lot, lot better. And then here is the decanter. How gorgeous is this? I just love it. With all there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like little strands of gold beading that goes all the way around to all the gold up on the top. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that, you just let me know. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's see. I have a brooch. Actually, wanted to see if any of these glow on here. Okay, my brooch. This brooch is going to start at 16. Another one of my kitty cats coming. Hey, Finn, you want to come say hi? Finn. Here, Finn. Turn this backlight off. The other day when I used my black light and I set it down and I left it on. So I had to refill it all, and it takes 6 batteries. So that was a boo-boo on my part. This brooch is so pretty. I think this brooch is amazing for summer. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Okay. Look at all the beautiful colors of this brooch. And this brooch is going to start at 16. I thought for sure some of those green stones in there would glow, but they don't. I see blue, greens, purples, clears. And it's kind of set in a like a copper tone. And it is like a shape of a flower. Beautiful, beautiful for the summertime. Look at those turquoise, aquamarine stones in there. Red, greens. It is just so pretty. I'm going to put it on my shirt here. It is pretty large, as you can see. And I will measure it. Finn. Yeah. Oh, it's not Finn. It's Sawyer. Hi, Sawyer. Want to come say hi? Let's see. This brooch is just about 3 inches. Thank you, Patsy. It is just about 3 inches. So, yes, it is a pretty large brooch. That is right, Bonnie. Of course, I see those beautiful blues in theirs and the reds and the greens. And yes, it is kind of like all set in a copper tone. Here is the back. Really, really pretty. Of course, I can see this on a jean jacket, your scarf, your purse, wherever you would like to put it. It's just so pretty. Okay, if there is no other interest besides Patty, I'm going to call it for Patty. Set it down, and I'm going to put sold in for Patty. Hi, Pamela. How are you, hon? Thanks for coming in. Okay, Patty got that for 16. Patsy. I always say Patty, but it's Patsy. Thank you, Patsy. Okay. My next one is going to start at 12. And it's for this pretty pink depression. I'm going to say just it's a little tiny, beautiful compote. And it is a beautiful pink. And it is shaped like a flower. Sawyer, come on. Of course, he wants to come jump up here with all my glass. But you're going to be good, right? This one is going to start at 12. And I love how it's scoops up on the side right here to all these really pretty petals. I love how the ribbon goes around the side here. And none of it is chipped either. It is very pretty. And here is a bottom that is also shaped like a flower. I'm not sure of the maker of this, but this pink is just so pretty. No worries, Pamela. You can always rewatch too. Me too, Amy. That's why I always have pink glass, because I love pink. And this is just so pretty and delicate. Like I said, I love how it scoops up like this to where all the petals are on the inside there. Let me give this a measure. It is 6 inches across and it stands 4 inches tall. I'm gonna put it by my head here. Very pretty pink. Love the shape of it. Okay, and I will set this to the side. There's no interest in this really pretty pink depression compote that is shaped like a flower, where the petals are like um, bent towards the top here. Okay, and I will set this one to the side. I'm going to leave the 12 up there because I have this piece of Northwood, and this is I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm glad the guys stuck around for that second. I got booted off my computer. So where was I? I forgot. Oh, my this beautiful piece of Northwood. So this is a beautiful piece of Northwood, and I'm just going to start it at $12. But it is a little tiny, either a vase or a goblet. But look at the beautiful blue iridescence that is on here with a hand painted flower on there. And I'm going to measure it. It's got a whole bunch of flowers on it. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 with the one that is in the center there. And it is Northwood. It's a beautiful cobalt blue. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. Let's see what this starts out as. Let's see. It is 4.5 inches tall by 3 inches. And it's going to be hard to see, but there is like a paneling that is on the inside here. But it's just real pretty. Oh, actually, you can kind of see the paneling around the whole outside of it also right there. Now, it is an old piece of Northwood. I'm assuming this is like 30s. Gosh, nobody put it in the dishwasher. And you can feel the paint on the outside of it. Okay, and I will pass on this. If there is no interest in the Northwood little vase, little cup, I would put like little violets in it or something. It's just so pretty. Northwood. I love how they put this beautiful sheen on their glass. Okay, and I'm going to call for Patsy if there is no other interest in this really pretty Northwood piece. It is pretty. And sold. Thank you, Patsy. I'm going to write you down for that. It is cobalt. It is all cobalt. They put this beautiful sheen all the way around it. Isn't it pretty? Like I said, you can feel the paint on the outside of it. Okay, Patsy, thank you so much for that. I'm going to set that to the side. Now, my next one is going to start at 50. And if nobody is interested in this, I did have this at my last sale. I'm just going, it is a piece of Christmas. I am just going to put it to the side for Christmas. I'm just got to reach for it, guys. I just thought this was so neat because I have never seen this. I'm going to put the 50 in there. I do, Bonnie. I'll write you down for those. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Trying to get this up there. Now there is I'm going to show you everything about this guy. And he does have some chips. I'm going to explain those to you in just a second. But have you guys ever seen a ceramic bobblehead before? With this little Christmas bag in the back, and it is a planter. I know, look at the glaze on his face. Trying to get you close so that you can see him. And he does have a lot of spaghetti on him. And I'm going to show you the stamps that are on the bottom. And it does say Japan right there on the bottom. And this head bobbles. Isn't he just so neat? Now there is chips that are right here behind his neck, but you can't even see those chips because they're behind his neck. But there is a crack that is going down right here, but it doesn't go to underneath it, and you can't even feel the crack. I believe that these are from the 50s, but that's the only thing that is wrong with him. So if he does not sell in the sale, I'm just going to put him away until I come back from the lake, and I'm sure I will sell him at Christmas time because he is so stinking cute. Look at his belly and this beautiful red, and he's got spaghetti on his hat and his hands and his bottom of his coat there. And his face is just adorable to his little boots. Let me get you up close to his boots. Now I'll show you the bottom again. Like I said, I think the only thing that is wrong with him is that he does have chip up here by his neck. And then there's that crack that is right here. Try and see if you can see it. There's a crack that's right here, but I can't even feel it. So it's a very slight crack, and it doesn't even go to the bottom. I'm trying to see if I can see it on the inside. Oh yeah, I do. I can see on the inside. Me either, Patsy. Me either. And his face is just the glaze on his face is just so pretty. And his little eyes. And what I love about him also is all this spaghetti that is all over him. Oh, let me give you a measure. See how big he is. Of course, I can see like red berries or evergreens, and oh, he is just so pretty. He stands, oops, wrong end here, 9 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. And he is a bobblehead. I'm trying to wiggle him around so you can see how his head bobbles around. And it's hard to see, but there is a huge wire that is underneath his head, which is hooked to his head that makes him bobble. With this really cute little Christmas bag in the back there. Very different. Okay, I'm going to set him to the side. If you guys want to think about him, and if I don't hear any reply from today, then I am just going to set him aside until Christmas, and I'm sure at Christmas time he will sell a lot better. Oh, that's a good idea, Bonnie. That's an awesome idea. That is a good idea. I just love him. I just love him. I'm going to set him down very carefully. Okay. Let's see what else I'm going to do. I have a beautiful Fenton vase, and this is going to be my bottom price for this. It's going to be $24. And it is for a beautiful Fenton vase, and this is called the Lily Pad vase. It is a beautiful white opalescent, and I'm going to measure this for you. I love how the opalescent melts down here to the lily pads, where the opalescent is sitting on top of the lily pad leaves there. So pretty. And here is the top. So you can see it is all opalescent, and then it melts down to the lily pad leaves down to the bottom. And then there is the print down here on the base of it here. And it is Fenton. I love the opalescent on the bottom. I can see a single rose in here. It'd be so pretty. So pretty. Let's see. It stands 9 inches tall. It is 9 inches tall. I just love how the opalescent is sitting there on top of the leaves like that. And this pattern by Fenton is called Lily. Those all beautiful lily pads. Okay, if there is no interest in this, starting at 24, I will set this to the side. I hear, oh, here it is. There's a little stamp that is in the glass. It does say Fenton right here. Oh my goodness, my birds. Yeah, I just showed it to you, Patsy. Yep. My birds are being silly. Yep, it is right there. I'm going to go over it with my finger so I can show you right there with my fingertip. Right there. It's hard to see because it is clear in the bottom there. But it is Fenton. Beautiful, beautiful. I just love how the opalescence sits on the leaves like that. Yeah, they do. I think that my birds just like listen to me talk. So pretty. Okay, and I'm going to, and then there is like a silver crest that is up here to the top also. I hear you, Charlie. His name is, oh, there's Charlie and Tango. I say, Charlie, Charlie bit my finger. Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side. If you guys wanted to think about that, or you can always email me. Beautiful piece of Fenton here. And that is a really good price for a Fenton vase. So pretty. Okay. Now I'll set this one to the side. And let's see. I have a beautiful ruby red anchor glass vase, and it's going to start at 19. I have to get up and get it because it is over here at the side. Very carefully. I am surrounded by lots of glass. Okay, I have this one left. Okay, I got it. Oh my, I'm a good reacher. Okay, let me put that up that it does start at 19. And it is for this beautiful ruby red vase. This is like one of my favorite vases. I have some of my own collection that I keep, but I did find my antique man did send me some more, and I just love ruby red. And I'm going to measure it. Now you can tell the age because there is wear on the bottom. These are from the 30s, but there's no chips on it or cracks. And I'm going to give you a measurement. I love this space. That's why I keep one for myself. Let's see, I think it's 10 inches. It is 9 inches. I know, Amy. I do too. I love these are just so what's the word I'm gonna look for use for this? Just so stunning. Just love it. And I love how they did this up here on the top. And it is anchor glass. And it is just so beautiful. Ask Amy. She got one of my other ones. And I don't see any scratches on it either. Whoever had them always took care of them. So if you guys wanted to think about this one, it's only $19, and that is a really good deal for Anchor ruby red vase. And it's like eye candy, really. Beautiful, beautiful eye candy. And I love the simple shape of it. Well, my birds are in a cage. And it's funny because Lizzie will go up there and just sit on top of the cage. I guess they're just I've had my birds for a few years now. But they do fine. Now, don't ask me about a hamster or a gerbil because that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. So if there is no interest in this starting at 19, I'm going to set this down. So pretty. Okay. Let's see. My next piece is going to start at 50. And it is for this beautiful. Now, I believe this is supposed to be a lamp, but there's no lamp in it. Look at this beautiful piece. It is the Jaguar. And you can go right to Lowe's or Hobby Lobby. And all you do is put that little insert in there for the light bulb. And you just screw it up in there. And you put a beautiful lampshade on there. And it is a TV lamp. And it's got little holes in here for maybe plants in here. Let me put that up there. This is going to start at 50. Or you can just use it as is. You don't have to put a lamp in it. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, this is the part where the stud comes out for the lamp. Here is the bottom of it. And so this is supposed to be a tree in the back, as you can see, that's kind of supposed to be like a tree trunk. Isn't this cool? So if you put your lamp, the lamp in there, I guess some of the light can come out the back and through the holes also. So neat. I'm going to measure it too. Let's give it a quick measure. It measures 10.5 inches by 10 inches. And if you guys were watching this and you're interested in anything in the sale today, just email me and I will let you know if it is still available. Look how his tail swirls here and comes back down. So neat. I'm not sure of the maker, but I'm assuming that it's Hager. They usually have the stamps or maybe a sticker on here. Let me see if I can see a sticker residue on here. I don't. But this is just so neat. Okay, I'm going to pass on this if you guys wanted to think about it. And let's see, guys. I am going to show you guys a beautiful piece of Pink Depression. And this is going to be my last item of the day, guys. And this is going to be my last item. And this is going to be my last price. This piece of Pink Depression. And it's going to be $16. And it's just so pretty. I love this. And it's going to come with its own pink spoon. I'm going to set it down so I can show you the pretty spoon. Now, the spoon itself is a pretty thick pink glass. Look how thick just the spoon is. I believe this is a mayonnaise dish, but you can use it for whatever you would like to. So this is a thick glass spoon here. And then here is the dish itself. I love the shape of it. And then I'm going to show you the pretty design that is on it, just up on the edges here. It's got like a flower design that's all up on the top with the gold that goes around the edges. And there's also gold down here on the bottom. Beautiful pink. And there's no scratches in it at all. It's just so, I'm thinking these are really pretty flowers that are up on here. I think it might be etched. Let me give you a measure on that. And it is 7 inches across. Thank you, Patsy. By 4 inches tall. So you're going to get the beautiful dish and the spoon. And I see Patsy at 16. If there was any other interest. Okay, if there is no other interest besides Patsy at 16, I'm going to call for Patsy. Very pretty pink depression. Okay, I'm doing a live sale. My son is here. Maybe he can say hi to everybody. Oh, I don't think you want to say hi to everybody because you're so dirty.
Hello.
Tyler says hi. Okay, I'm going to put sold in for Patsy. So pretty, Patsy. And not that bad. Just watch out for all my glass. You can say hi to everybody. That is my youngest son, Kyler.
Brought you a baby squirrel.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to put sold in for Patsy, and I do have to go speak with my son. I appreciate you guys. My son has something for me, so I have to go see what he has. I appreciate you guys coming, and I'm probably going to start invoices probably tomorrow or over the weekend. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming. He is, and he has a beautiful baby named Landon. Okay, goodbye, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.